Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It's 5:08 p.m. on July 12th, 2024 in downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 22 degrees outside on a sunny evening in the city. In this video, I walk for 1.7 kilometers, starting at Vancouver City Centre SkyTrain Station, then stroll southwest on Granville, northwest on Davie, ending my trek outside of Keinik at 12:08 Davie. To support the channel, click the heart icon to send me super thanks. For updates, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at jforestwood. And, of course, smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here, just walking along Granville Street in downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It's around 24 degrees out today. Could be a little warmer, could be a little colder. I have a more accurate temperature in the audio overdub for you that you just heard, but either way, it's a nice warm day out and it's sunny. So, definitely a day for me to wear sunscreen. And I do find the sun, because of Vancouver's position on the earth, a little brighter than Toronto, of course, which is my old hometown. Let's keep walking here. We'll continue on Granville Street here. Looks like we've got one of our buskers in town. Wow, that guy needs an amplifier. But that's generally how our buskers start out. Oh, got caught out in the yellow, so you gotta just keep finishing it off and continuing to walk. There you go, and that's a safe way to do it. It's always fun to see the buskers as they start busking on the street. That guy was actually pretty good. He was finger picking. So if he gets an amplifier, oh my gosh, it doesn't even have to be a big one, it could just be a tiny one. Ah, very cool. Very cool. Definitely see, and then they get that, and then they get the amplifier, and then they get a better guitar or instrument. It's always a constant leveling up. It's cool to see. And if you like what they're doing, give them money. And definitely enjoy it. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, we'll keep walking here. Got a little tight there. Let's keep going. It's nice to see some Vancouver Film School students. That's where I got tight in that desk, excuse me. Vancouver Film students down here spending money. Good to see. Let's keep going. I'm just passing Popeyes down here at Granville and Smythe. Popular place. McDonald's right next door to it. Now we'll just wait for the light to change here. And this would be the intersection of Smythe and Granville Street.
I'll be like, whoa, 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 Samantha. How are you and your little friend?
And up ahead of us is actually the Cinema Public Houses. And I guess you just saw my iced coffee I got. Hong Kong style iced coffee from Bubble Waffle Cafe in the Vancouver Center.
What the fuck was that? You gave it.
And let's keep walking here. Interesting how that foul language came out of the mouth of the guy wearing the skirt from that student group.
Yeah, me too. It's a blessing.
Let's keep walking.
Dog?
Over here we're just passing the Good Company. And this is the Good Co Company down here. They got a giant bar. Probably not, yeah, that's what I thought, empty right now, but tonight it'll be packed. And there's Good Co's also in Kitsilano and all over Vancouver and Metro Vancouver. So definitely something to check out if you're into the bar scene. I myself am well past my bar scene, but it's nice to come down here at night and occasionally film a live stream down here. Lots of friendly people down here going to enjoy their evenings. This is the intersection of Nelson and Granville Street. Looks like it's our turn, so we'll cross. And we'll continue walking along Granville Street here. Lots of interesting restaurants on the strip, as well as bars, of course. And you can see the bars will largely open up later in the evening time, and they usually have a large empty space in front of them during the day. And then, of course, in some other areas, you'll see other things. It looks like one of the bars is playing their speakers right now that we're just passing. Wow, that's pretty loud. I might have to mix against that. That's not hard for me. There's another one of our buskers. Very cool. I already did give my money, my change away to a busker a video or two ago. So what can you do? What can you say? You only got so much you can share. That guy's figured out if he finds a quieter part of the strip, and uses a nice loud voice, he can get some human amplification. It's good to see. Probably move to an amplifier once he's ready. It does take a little bit of technological know-how to figure out how to deal with the amplifier. There's a pawn shop we're passing by right now. Some people call it tacos, taps, and tequilas because so they say on the sign. Even I said that, and then one of my friends corrected me when I moved back here. after being away for 21 years. I was like, oh, I got that one wrong. And they're like, yeah, lots of people call it that. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, not so wrong. Let's keep walking. Up ahead of us is Davie Street. And we'll take a stroll up Davie Street for you. This is part of the downtown Davie strip. It's not until you cross Burrard and moving back into the West End that you're on the Davie Village strip, which is where the queer community calls its home base or strip with its bars. And an awful lot of the queer community living in and around that area, but also living in the condos in this section of downtown Davie, and also over in the Denman Village as well. And then just also spread out across Vancouver. Very interesting to see. Let's keep walking here. This is the intersection of Howe Street and Davie Street. And across the street here. And we'll keep walking along the downtown Davie Street strip. Oh, what happened to Marigold? It's no longer open. And it was coming soon. Maybe it's still coming soon, who knows? I thought it was open for a bit there. That guy's at least having fun while he's delivering in this weather on his electric scooter there. Good to see. Blasting some music, adding to the vibe here in the community. And this is the intersection of Davie and Hornby Street. And we'll keep walking here. Up ahead of us, after the scaffolding, is Burrard Street, and that's the border between the downtown core and the... Oh, that was tight. That was very tight for two walkers. I wonder, it's wide enough for some of those wheelchairs? Because you got some people that need specialized chairs that are a lot wider. Wow. Hey, world's not perfect, let's be honest.
And we can cross Burrard Street right now. Over here is the old Davie Village Garden. Still open, but they're going to be starting to build probably in the fall once the gardening season's done. I'm going to put up the signs right now, but you can still go into the garden right now. It's a community garden there. And usually that's what's happened here in Vancouver is while they're getting all of the plans for a new building done, they'll often turn it into a community garden first. You can see that over at West 10th and Tolmie Street right now in the Point Grey Village. Turn the old Safeway property into a giant community garden over there too. That one's covered in concrete though, that property. So they're not digging down into the earth, they got boxes there filled with soil. There's quite a few people using it, so it's good to see. And they also usually put up golf and dog parks as well. And they didn't do that down here in the Davie Village, but they also did do that over in the Mount Pleasant area around St. George Street for a little bit until they started building that building at St. George and East Broadway. So a lot of the times when you see a community garden or a dog park, those are in Vancouver. Those would be more temporary transitional zone spaces, as opposed to my old hometown of Toronto where you got a dog park, that's an established park and that's not going anywhere. Oh no. Keep going. And we're now in the Davie Village because we crossed Burrard Street. And this is also part of the West End, which is the larger neighborhood. The Davie Village is the business improvement area, but it's also just a community neighborhood in itself, as well as some of the other retail strips and business improvement areas in the city.
Yeah, I met up with...
Let's keep walking here. Across the street is one of the few 24-hour Shopper Drug Mart right on over here. So if you are in the area, that one is open 24 hours if you need to go on in there. And there's some food items in there as well you can get if you're in a hankering for some food. But there's also other places that are open 24 hours. And places that have chains across the Metro Vancouver area that are regularly open 24 hours. McDonald's. We got one just down here over at Davie and Cardero, just down the hill. So it is a bit of a hike, but it'll be open. 7-Elevens, as well as Brecca Bakeries, or Brecca Bakeries, however you want to pronounce it. Those are also open 24 hours. And we just passed one of those. And we just passed one of those to the east of us, so behind us, while we were walking through the downtown Davie area at the intersection of Davie Street and Hornby Street. So, and you can get sandwiches there as well as coffee, tea, and all that stuff. There's the nice places you can get a bite. Now we just passed the Pump Jack, one of our local bars in the neighborhood. It already looks busy. That's just awesome to see. It's happy hour now. So a lot of people will be popping in there right now, having a pint, hanging out, chatting with their friends that they just met up with at the bar. A lot of people just, that's their local bar, so they just go to it. And that's how they meet people in the community. And this is the intersection of Butte Street and Davie. Oh, across the street here. And over here, this is the Jim Deva Plaza. It's an awesome place for people to hang out. People just kind of hang out over there. Have a coffee, drink, smoke, whatever. Oh, this place has changed. It's Berea Giuliano now. Oh, look at that. That's nice. It's the old Molly's. They've redone it. Very, very good. Nice to see. Pretty open. Somebody's using the space at least. And I'm going to stop on over here. This is my destination. So, anyways, folks, the cabana right here. Thanks for coming along. And just remember to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later, okay? Have a good day.